Excuse me, but I'm looking for a Russell Amberg. The man politely pointed and said, right there. Russell Amberg was standing 10 feet away, lighting a cigarette, and he heard Jake's inquiry. The two shook hands grimly and gave their names. Jake said, could I have a moment alone? Mr. Amberg half shrugged and said softly, sure, what's up? The crowd was drifting slowly in the general direction of the cemetery. Jake had no plans to watch the burial. He was on another mission. When he and Amberg were far enough away not to be heard, he said, I'm a lawyer in Clanton. Never met Mr. Hubbard, but I received a letter from him yesterday. A letter along with his last will and testament, in which he names you as his executor. It is imperative that we talk as soon as possible. Amberg stopped cold and jammed his cigarette into the corner of his mouth. He glared at Jake, then glanced around to make sure they were alone. What kind of will? He said, exhaling smoke. Handwritten, last Saturday. He was clearly contemplating his death. Then he was probably out of his mind, Amberg said, sneering, the first rattle of the saber in the coming. Jake had not expected this. We'll see. I guess that will be determined later. I was a lawyer once, Mr. Gibbs. A long time ago, before I found honest work. I know the game. Jake picked a rock and moved around. The first mourners were nearing the front entrance of the cemetery. Then we talked. What's in the will? I can't tell you now, but I can tell you tomorrow. Amberg cocked his head back and glared down along his nose. How much do you know about Seth Booker? Let's say nothing. In his will, he writes that you have a good knowledge of his assets and liabilities. Another draw, another sneer. There are no liabilities, Mr. Gibbs. Only assets, and plenty. Please, let's meet and have a chat. All secrets are about to be revealed, Mr. Amberg. I just need to know where it's going. Under the terms of his will, you're the executor and I'm the lawyer for the estate. That doesn't sound right. Seth hated lawyers in Clanton. Yes, he made that very clear. If we can meet in the morning, I'll be happy to show you a copy of his will and shed some light. Amberg started walking again, and Jake tagged along, for a few steps anyway. As they approached the cemetery, Ozzie was waiting by the gate. Amberg stopped again and said, I live in Temple. There's a cafe on Highway 52 west of town. Meet me there at 7:30 in the morning. Okay. What's the name of the cafe? The Cafe. Got it. Amberg disappeared without another word. Jake looked at Ozzie, shook his head in disbelief, then pointed to the parking lot. Both of them eased away from the cemetery. They'd had enough of Seth Hubbard for one day. Their farewell was complete. 20 minutes later, at exactly 4:55 p.m., Jake jogged into the offices of the Chancery Court clerk and smiled at Sarah. Where you been? She snapped, waiting. It's not even 5 o'clock. He shot back as he zipped open his briefcase. Yes, but we stop working at 4 on Tuesdays anyway.